I am Esther's godmother, Miss Barbary, and I am about to relate that Esther was her mother's disgrace, and that her mother was a disgrace as well.
Dinner was over, and my godmother and I sat at the table before the fire. The clock ticked. The fire clicked. Not another sound had been heard in the room or in the house for I don't know how long. I happened to look timidly up from my stitching across the table at my godmother, and I saw in her face, looking gloomily at me,
"It would have been far better, little Esther, that you had never been born."
I broke out crying and sobbing, and I said, "Oh, dear godmother, tell me, pray do tell me, did Mama die on my birthday?"
"No, ask me no more, child."
"Oh, do pray tell me something of her. Do now, at last, dear godmother, if you please. What did I do to her? How did I lose her? Why am I so different from other children? And why is it my fault, dear godmother? No, 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 don't go away. Oh, speak to me." I was in a kind of fright beyond my grief, and I caught hold of her dress and was kneeling to her. She had been saying all the while,
"Let me go."
but now she stood still. Her darkened face had such power over me that it stopped me in the midst of my vehemence. I put up my trembling little hand to clasp hers or to beg her pardon with what earnestness I might, but withdrew it as she looked at me and placed it over my fluttering heart. She raised me, sat in her chair, and standing me before her, said slowly in a cold, low voice, I see her knitted brow and pointed finger.
"Your mother, Esther, is your disgrace, and you were hers. The time will come, and soon enough, when you will understand this better, and will feel it too, as no one save a woman can. I have forgiven her
But her face did not relent.
the wrong she did to me, and I say no more of it, though it was greater than you will ever know, greater than anyone will ever know but I, the sufferer. For yourself, unfortunate child, orphaned and degraded from the very first of these evil anniversaries, pray daily that the sins of others be not visited upon your head, according to what is written. Forget your mother, and leave all other people to forget her, who will do her unhappy child that greatest kindness. Now go."
She checked me, however, as I was about to depart from her, so frozen as I was, and added this.
"Submission, self-denial, diligent work are the best thing for someone who started life with such a shadow on it. You are different from other children, Esther, because you were not born like them in common sinfulness and wrath. You are set apart."
I went up to my room and crept to bed. and laid my doll's cheek against mine, wet with tears, and holding that solitary friend upon my bosom, cried myself to sleep. Imperfect as my understanding of my sorrow was, I knew that I had brought no joy at any time to anybody's heart, and that I was to no one upon earth what Dolly was to me. Dear, dear. To think how much time we passed alone together afterwards, and how often I repeated to the doll the story of my birthday, and confided to her that I would try as hard as I ever could to repair the fault that I had been born with, of which I confessedly felt guilty, and yet innocent, and would strive as I grew up to be industrious, contented, and kind-hearted, and to do some good to someone, and to win some love for myself if I could. I hope it is not self-indulgent to shed these tears as I think of it. I am very thankful. I am very cheerful. But I cannot quite help their coming to my eyes. There. I have wiped them away now, and can go on again properly.